This is Character Asked It. You already know, Character Did It. I am here with Jody Sophomore, a friend of mine, a self-proclaimed toxic motherfucker. This guy makes music, he models, he does all sorts of shit, bro. Tell us about yourself, man.
We started this interview late because I was getting my neck sucked. It wasn't just my neck, but I don't know how explicit we get on this show today.
Welcome, folks.
Who toxic?
So hold up, how old are you, bro?
26.
26, man. Where you from?
From Lithonia, east of Atlanta. I had to say it 3 times to get a little emphasis.
All right, so tell me about coming up, man. All right, hold up. To everybody watching, I know this guy, we were working together with this crew. That was bullshit. We won't get into that whole story. But last time I saw him, bro, we had just met that night. We became best friends, and then we ate a bunch of mushrooms and we tripped balls, and that's the last time I saw him was like 9 months ago. But here we are. He's an incredibly talented dancer. This man could balance things on his head you wouldn't believe, bro. So how the hell did you become this person, bro? Tell me. It's wild, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've always just been different for no reason. Well, I guess not for no reason, just because I'm different. I guess that's a reason enough. But nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I started balancing stuff on my head at church camp, my boy.
Okay. So yeah, let's 14. Get to childhood. All right.
I was probably like 14, 15, and I just participated. It was like a half a mile race going straight up a mountain. It's called the Big Bad Bluff Run. It was terrible. Motherfucking calf and thighs just gone. But we just finished it, right? And they got the little cups of water for everybody because we all breath gone. So they passed me a little cup of water out. Throw that motherfucker back. Oh, I needed some more. So got a second one. Somebody just looks at me out of the blue. No context. I bet you can't bounce that on your head. How dare you tell me I can't? How dare you? And then immediately after, they were like, oh, well, just because you could do that for 10 seconds doesn't mean you can make it all the way to the cabins. Pass me another cup.
Wow.
Drank a cup on the way back. It was pure spite.
This life found you. You didn't find it. This life found you.
It really came to me. I didn't ask for it. And then every day after that, I was like, you know what? I should have breathed. The reason that kept going is because there was this group of girls there that always just, every time I walked by, as soon as they fan clubbed me.
I was like, you were the bad kid at church camp, bro.
I wasn't even the bad one. I was in the middle. I was in the middle. I wasn't that bad. You didn't catch me. Never catch me.
Sounds like a toxic motherfucker to me.
Either you know or you don't know.
Were you dancing? Were you dancing back then? Were you, nothing?
No.
Not singing, not rapping, not nothing.
I was writing poetry.
Okay.
That's really where it started. I started writing poetry because church camp was really where it all started. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I was at church camp. I had met these triplets, and I was talking to one of the triplets, right? And one of my boys, I think he was either talking to a completely different girl or another one of the triplets. I can't remember. But he was talking to a girl, and he, out of the blue, just wrote a poem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't take more than 5 minutes. But the moment he read it to her, you could hear her just, she just fell in love. The moment he finished reading it, is like she was waiting, hanging on every word. I was like, teach me. Teach me right now. Right now. I want to see how to do that because that's a superpower. Stop playing with me. Show me how to do that. This man said, "Oh, I can't teach you. You just got to figure it out." I was like, "What do you mean?" I know this is a learnable skill. You better show me.
Bro, it's Bogart and poetry.
Oh man, no, that man was gatekeeping like hell. But I mean, I took his advice and just, you know what I'm saying, just started doing it. And then I turned 17, got my first job at a movie theater. And then naturally you're gonna end up running into other people that are creators. So I ran into this dude, his name was Trey. And he had the same last name as the dude that started writing me poetry, but they weren't related. It was crazy. Weird. It was one of those like coinky dink, you know what I'm saying? And he got me into freestyling. So on and so forth. Literally every year it was just always another confirmation. Hey, do music. Hey, do music.
So when did you start recording?
I was 22.
All right. So what'd you do between then? Like, what'd you do after high school?
So in high school, that's when I learned piano. That's when I started writing poetry. I went to college. And that's when that's actually when I technically started recording music, but that shit was trash. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You don't even talk
that
about
shit was, it. I don't even talk about it. That shit don't count. That shit don't count. But I did meet some. I was going to school for chemistry, and then believe it or not, I switched it up to go to school for culinary.
What the fuck? Did you graduate?
No.
Okay.
See, I dropped out of school to go into the military.
What?
I never told you that?
No. You were in the military? What branch?
Marines.
That was like, so how old were you when you dropped out and joined the military?
I was 19.
Okay, damn.
I turned 19 the month before I went to boot camp.
And you in the Marines?
Yeah.
That's that real shit, bro. Tell me about that.
I only did reserve. So I was in there for like 7 years. I really just got out. You knew me, like we met while I was still in.
Okay, you know what I do? Because you weren't smoking when I knew you. That's okay. That's now it all makes sense. So, tell me about your experience in the reserves.
I got to travel a whole bunch. I got to make a lot of different food. They gave me a lot of different opportunities. You know what I'm saying? If you like show that you're responsible, they're gonna give you more stuff to do and more fun stuff to do on top of that. So it's like, as long as you're on your shit, you get to do cool shit. So I got to shoot like 50 cal machine guns, throw grenades, be all over the place. I got to they sent me to a food service school where I got to learn how to quarter a pig. Like
what? That's
yeah. Bro, I can butcher
dope.
A pig now. Like I can fillet a fish. Like you give me a salmon, I'll give you whatever the fuck you need out of it.
You quartering a lot of pigs in Atlanta, bro?
No, I don't do that here. It
That's
come
wild,
up often, sadly.
So hold up. When you started recording music at 22, tell me about what led you to recording music.
So it was a girl.
No way.
It was
no way.
Believe it or not, but it wasn't a girl. No, you're crazy, right? But it wasn't a girl that like I was interested in, or like you know what I'm saying. It wasn't like I was trying to get with this girl or anything. It was I lived with this girl, right? And it wasn't like just me and her living. It was me and a couple of other people living in the house. We had rented out the house together. And this girl, she was with one of my roommates. And one day he wasn't home. He had went to work. Scooby.
Damn, that was dramatic, Scooby.
Scooby.
That was dramatic, bro.
I'm not gonna tell you why his name's Scooby. Just know he likes Scooby.
All right, so it was the girl, the roommate's girl.
Yeah, roommate's girl. Me and her became friends because she would like let me borrow her car to get to work and stuff, like because I didn't have a car at that time. And then she just came into my room one day. I had the door open, of course. She didn't like barge in, but she came into my room one day because I was freestyling and I was playing Assassin's Creed, and I think I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Hell yeah!
And you know how like you can like you can go like against different factions for like wars and stuff. So it's like a big battlefield. I'm just murking niggas, going crazy, and I'm freestyling the whole time. I got my speaker going on my phone, playing beats, and I'm just freestyling, murking niggas, just da 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 da. And then she just walks in like, "Yo, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm murking niggas. What you thought?" Like, I'm going crazy. And then she's like, "No, like." You spitting some bars in here, like I was like, I don't even know what the fuck I just said. Da 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 da. She's like, yo, you need to record something. I was like, I got hella bars, and I just started spitting. And she was like, studio, go to the fucking studio. And I was like, I guess. And then like a couple months later, somebody gave me a mic because it was like right before. It was a couple months before Christmas. She said that. And then somebody gave me a mic for Christmas. I got that mic, and I was like, well, let's get to it. And then here we are.
Hell yeah. When did you start dancing?
I honestly don't even remember when I started dancing. I just kind of started dancing. It was just like here we are.
How about
But
modeling?
I can say that my mom helped, strangely enough.
Okay.
Because my mom has been teaching like line dancing classes for the past, I don't know how long. It's been a while. It's been a long time.
Is she in Atlanta?
Yeah, she's here.
There's a lot of line dancing in Atlanta.
I don't know if it's a lot, but it's enough for her.
That's cool though.
But yeah, no, it really started with her. That I can give her that one, because she would take me up on stage with her when she had certain line dances, because we was in the house together, and she would be like, "Hey, you trying to come dance with me?" And I was like, "Of course!" Like, I love dancing with my moms.
That's cool, bro.
So we would just like hit those bitches. We'd be going crazy. Going crazy.
How about the modeling? Where did that come in?
Okay, so same house that I met the girl in, right? My other roommate, his name is Slim. He modeled, and he asked me if I wanted to go on, go to a model call with him. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, Slim, I don't model. Like, what do you? You must need a ride. You need a ride, don't you? He was like, yeah, but you might as well do it if you're gonna be there. I said, I guess. So I went to the audition, and it was for a runway. It was for a runway show. It wasn't for like prints or anything. So I went up there. I made a little fool of myself walking because I didn't know what I was doing. And of course I got denied because it was obvious I didn't know what I was doing. And the owner of the company that was throwing the show emailed me, and she was like, hey, you look good. You look really good, but you can't walk. You can't, like, you suck. Trash. I was like, well, damn. And then keep reading. And she said, well, since that's the only thing, it's actually a skill. Like, we can teach you how. If you come and take a couple of sessions with, one of my instructors, we can have you. I'll let you be in the show. I'm like, why not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why not? So I go to the sessions in like 3 sessions, like an hour sessions, 3-hour sessions. I was ready enough. They were like, yeah, you're good. Like, I'm like, okay. Then after my first show, of course, I fell in love with it. I met a couple of designers. They wanted me in more shows later. After that, went to a different model calls, met enough people. I was in VH1 for a Black Ink show, a fashion show. Like a few different things happened. One thing led to the next. I was in a fashion show in New York for New York Fashion Week this past year. And then I was in 2 fashion shows this past month. So
what's it like being in fashion
coaching.
shows?
Being in fashion shows, it's funny because half the time I'm in my own little world. Like, I don't care about any of the people that are out there. I don't care about anything, but it's just me looking good in the camera. We're in a photo shoot. That's the way I see it.
But what about the prep? What about backstage and everything? The things that people don't see.
Well, I mean, I did post a little reel about the prep and the back show because, like, it depends on what you're wearing, right? So, like, if we're wearing swimwear, you know, of course, we want to look nice and reflective, you know what I'm saying? Nice and moisturized. So, we have different body oils we put on, you know what I'm saying, to make sure we look nice and good, you feel me? So, sometimes I get oiled up, other people want to get oiled up. Then like again, like I said, I posted. There's one where one of the designers is oiling up one of the girls. She's oiling her booty cheeks. Like, unfortunately, this is one of the things I have to do. But that's really what it is. Like,
it's true.
If somebody wants you to oil them, then you're gonna get oiled.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You know,
you really have to do what you have to do. It's a real industry that we have to, you know what I'm saying, needs to fulfill. I just happen to enjoy a lot of them. I just happen to enjoy a lot of them, and I like looking good. So it's like. What else I'm gonna do?
Hell yeah. Of all the things you do, the dancing, the modeling, the music, what's your passion? Or are they kind of all the same?
So my passion is somewhere intermingled between teaching and entertainment is what I've learned.
Teaching?
Teaching and entertainment.
Teaching what?
Really anything, but anything that I'm actually good enough to teach. So I started model coaching a good couple years ago because me and, again, the friend that got me started doing music, she decided that it'd be a good idea to start a nonprofit and teach creatives essentially like how to go about doing what they need to do to get into their industry, build their portfolios, stuff along those lines, right? So for the past couple of years, I've just been helping people build portfolios, helping them guide them, so on and so forth.
Tell me about the nonprofit. What's it called?
It's the Creatives Club.
How long has that been?
It's been, what, 2 years and 2.5 years? 2.5 years next month.
Wow, mad respect. That's incredible, bro. I had no idea you're doing all this. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot. Well, now I'm going into like my own modeling coaching too. Like, so into this year, I'm gonna be holding my own modeling courses. I'm gonna have like group sessions, solo sessions.
What?
I have a lot of stuff going on. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Congrats, man. That's big for real.
Thank you.
What do you consider your biggest accomplishments?
I don't know. I've done a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of stuff that I consider fun, a lot of stuff that I consider necessary. I don't know. I guess self-fulfillment. Feeling fulfilled is number one. And you're looking at the sky. Yeah, don't die. Don't die on me now. Don't die on me now. The little phone stand just fell. That's better.
Perfect.
I'm still handsome. But biggest accomplishment is somewhere between, like I said, feeling fulfilled. That's number one always. And then I don't know. I've taught a lot of people a different thing.
Damn, Scooby.
I'm gonna say Scooby is the thing that makes me feel the most fulfilled.
He said, "What about me?"
You, my big fluffy mans. My black lab. I put him under his sheet because I know he gets bothersome when I'm around 9 times out of 10. He's obsessed with me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love it. Any moment that I'm here, he wants it.
He does make you feel.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we go outside. He'll run around the house and come right back to me.
That's cool. That's cool. So, what about the biggest obstacles you've had to overcome?
Biggest obstacles I would have myself. The number one thing, like the modeling industry, the number one thing that we have to sell what we have is confidence, right? The number one thing that it takes to sound the way that you want to sound when you're recording a song is confidence. That and experimentation. But you won't be able to experiment without the confidence with, all right, I don't know, this might sound bad, but I'm going to continue to build, or I'm going to continue to try to make a better sound off of it. know what I'm saying? Like the believing in yourself.
Scooby, bro. Scooby.
If I let him out, he's gonna try to sit on my lap.
Just maybe just keep the blanket open. Maybe he just wants to see you. Or something.
Tell me you love me. Say you love me again. It's because he knows I'm right here.
So, all right, man. Like when we met, you know, you made a song. We made a song together. It was about being toxic and things like that. And there was a whole slew of videos that were posted. We won't get into those videos, but
we can.
Tell me about like what has led you, you know, this toxic trademark that you have. This, you know, that's kind of what you go with music and everything. Where did that come from?
I don't know. I was told I was disrespectful, and then it just kind of followed me to a few different places. And then somebody else told me I was disrespectful right before I ate a lot of shrooms.
That was me.
And
that was me.
It just happened to be also around the same time that, you know, somebody had hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because like I try to be, you'll feel me, a good person most of the time. I try my best when I'm not being toxic. So it is what it is. But yeah, no, my feelings happen to be hurt, and somebody told me I was disrespectful, so I was like, let me just be disrespectful today. Embrace it. Let me embrace it. Let me embody it. And then, you know what I'm saying, not long after that, we made a song.
Hell yeah, man. So what are your dreams? What's the big dream? What's your goals?
It is, all right. I got a few. Number one's world domination.
Pinky in the brain shit.
I said that the other day. What are we gonna do, Frank? What are we gonna do today?
Same thing we do every night. Pinky, take over the world.
Take over the world. Don't get me hyped, because I will. Big brain schematics, whole world. But nah, that's the plan. But also, I want to teach a lot of people. I want to get like everybody to par. You feel me? With what they think they can be. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to foster a community where people can believe in themselves and are okay to disagree without it having to be an argument. You know what I'm saying? Because more than anything, I love intellectuals, which is why I like teaching, because intellectuals tend to be the people that are willing to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. Mad respect to that. Mad respect. What are the things you got coming up right now?
Oh man, I got music I'm working on. I'm about to drop a whole album. Like I said, I told you I'm about to start my modeling coaching services. That's gonna start with the beginning of the year. We got Christmas. I'm not gonna do anything major on Christmas, but Merry Christmas.
It is coming up. I mean, it is.
It is what it is. I don't know. Oh, I know what it is. Every 3 months, I'm about to start consecutively throwing a fashion show for every season.
No shit. Where?
It is going to be at the 12 Factory in Atlanta.
Hell yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When does that start?
It's going to start March 2024.
That's what's up, man. That's a big move.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
I already have a few designers that I'm already linked up with, of course, because I've been modeling for a few years. So I have a good number of designers that are willing to model for me. I mean, not model for me, to present me with garments. And then I have a bunch of models that are ready to model for me. And then I can model myself. And then, of course, I can MC because I'm already an artist and a host. So
Jack of all trades over there, bro. You're killing it. Hell yeah.
I am just trying to have fun in the meantime.
Hell yeah, bro. Before we end the interview, man, is there any kind of life lesson that you want to share with anybody watching?
Life lesson. It's always going to be yourself. And be yourself to the best of your abilities. That's number one. That's always going to be number one, because if I wasn't myself, then I wouldn't have decided to do these things. I wouldn't have started modeling. I wouldn't have started being a modeling coach. I wouldn't have started making music. I would have been willing and forthcoming to express myself in the ways that I have. You know what I'm saying? And that has really brought out more of myself and me being able to understand who I am more than anything. And also, if you have a really nice carpet, do shrooms on that carpet. Do shrooms on that.
I can back that up, bro.
just 3-5 to the carpet, face to the carpet right now. I support.
Hell yeah, bro. This has been a crazy interview. Getting to know Jody Sophomore better than I knew him before, man. Like, we met each other at a weird time, but you're doing real things. Mad respect to it. Anybody watching, follow him up, hit him up, support this guy. If you in ATL, hop in that fashion show, man.
Jody _ Sophomore. Y'all know where to find me. I'm finna take Scooby outside.
The most prestigious network in the land, the Signature Series Network.